NBA high IQ moments can come from the expected players like LeBron and Giannis, but can also happen from unexpected players like Ben Simmons. Although at one point, Ben was supposed to be a basketball god. I guess that didn't last long. Sorry, Philly. Maybe Brooklyn will have better luck. From crazy passes to just outsmarting the other team completely, these are NBA high IQ moments made by the elite. Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Ben's about to throw an inbound pass, but when the defender turns his back, Ben decides to take a play out of NBA Street. Ben passes it to himself off the back of the defender for the easy slam dunk. Leave it to the Clippers to not play defense. Some things never change. I know who's getting benched next game, and it's not Ben. Also, do you see how unimpressed 76ers coach Doc Rivers looks? Sheesh, Doc, at least give credit to Ben when he does something right. Everybody and their mother knows that doesn't happen often. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron has the ball with the intention to pass to his teammate beyond the arc. Psych! Or so we thought. He fakes out the entire Lakers team with a no-look one-hand pass, then passes the rock down low for the easy bucket. The shot was so easy, I could have made the bucket because there was that much space. LeBron is out here separating the Lakers basketball team like it's the Red Sea. Disrespectful. Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Washington Wizards. A missed shot attempt by the Wizards leads to a loose ball. Giannis finds the ball and instead of picking up the rock, he does the unexpected. He gets down like a center playing football and hikes it to his teammate for the easy dunk. Talk about a guy that does it all. In the offseason, he's out here practicing for the NFL. No rest days. Somebody get this man a contract with an NFL team who needs a center. Lonzo Ball and the Los Angeles Lakers versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Lonzo attempts a shot, but it just doesn't go his way. Or does it? The blocked shot hits the court and Lonzo picks it back up for a behind-the-back pass to his teammate for the easy dunk. Does my guy have eyes on the back of his head or what? I know the coach is amazed and mad at the same time because that was a terrible but good pass. Feel a little bad for the defender because he really did everything he could to stop the ball and still ended up taking the L. If Lonzo had healthy knees, he would have been a keeper. I guess the Lakers dodged a bullet there. Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Boston Celtics. Ben has the ball and is about to pass it to a teammate beyond the arc. Or does he? Ben faked it to his teammate and goes straight to the paint for the easy bucket. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, baby. The whole defense was confused. There was so much space on the court it felt like open season for buckets. Seriously though, I don't think Boston knew Ben even had the ball. I don't even think Ben's teammate who was supposed to get the pass knew what was going on. Ben the Magician Simmons. Now you see me, now you don't. LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Indiana Pacers. A Cleveland basketball player goes up for an attempted shot. Psych, it's a pass. To the corner for a three? Guess again, another pass. This time to LeBron. LeBron waves to his teammate from the corner. The whole defense bites the bait. LeBron hits a no-look easy pass inside to his teammate for the easy bucket. My guy is the king of IQ. I feel sorry for the Pacers coach after that one. No matter how you draw it up, you can't defend the fake and bake. James Harden and the Houston Rockets versus the Sacramento Kings. James goes up for the bucket but gets attacked by two defenders. No problem. James just does a no-look over the back pass to his teammate for the easy bucket. Straight out of the circus. A pass over not one but two defenders. Who says my guy can't pass? Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Sacramento Kings. Russell's looking for somebody open on the inbound pass. He throws it off the back of the defender, catches the ball, shoots the ball. It goes in at the buzzer. Perfectly defended play, but sometimes you just get outsmarted. Man, I really do miss those Russell and Oklahoma City Thunder days. James Harden and the Houston Rockets versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. James attempts to go up for the shot. Nah. He'd rather just pass it between the defender's legs to his teammate for the easy dunk. It's not like the defense was bad. It's just sometimes you can't win, unless your name is James Harden. James just unlocked a new move in NBA Street with that one. Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets versus the Los Angeles Clippers. Nikola catches a rebound and throws a bomb down the court like a professional NFL quarterback to his teammate for an easy score. Ben Simmons and the Philadelphia 76ers versus the Toronto Raptors. Ben with the magic headband like it's 2000 goes down the paint with three defenders in his way. What kind of trick did he have up his sleeve? A no-look behind the back pass. So smooth his teammate had a wide open shot. All these videos of Ben Simmons have made me feeling like someone took his baller powers. My guy just can't hoop anymore. De'Aaron Fox and the Sacramento Kings versus the Minnesota Timberwolves. Fox is at the free throw line. Easy money, right? Wrong. He hits the rim so the ball comes directly back to him for the basket. He tricked the defense and his teammates on that one. Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets versus the Portland Trail Blazers. Nikola gets a pass from his teammate. Instead of going for the bucket, Nikola throws a pass between the legs to his teammate for the easy bucket. The big man can shoot. The big man can dish dimes and trick plays too. Hey EA, I have another character for your NBA Street. The Sacramento Kings versus the Denver Nuggets. I don't know if this is a smart play or a dumb play, but the offensive player for the Kings just let the ball roll for hours. And it's not like it was the end of the game or anything. There were still 2 minutes left on the clock. That's something you do at the end of the game, my guy. Like 10 seconds left on the clock. Fire the coach or bench the player, but sheesh, if I was the opposing team, I would be big mad. Russell Westbrook and the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Houston Rockets. Steven Adams is attempting a free throw, or is he? He uses the rim to bounce a pass back to himself, but instead of taking the shot, he passes it back to Russell behind the arc and makes the three. Talk about a clutch shot from Russell and a high IQ play from Steven. Man, I really miss those old OKC days. Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks versus the Chicago Bulls. Luka goes up for the bucket, 2 defenders in his face. Luka makes the first miss with a fake. Luka makes the second defender miss with a fake while the first defender is still in the air. Then passes it to his teammate for the easy bucket. IQ on another level. Chris Paul and the Houston Rockets versus the Philadelphia 76ers. Chris goes up for the bucket against a defender, then loses the ball and passes the ball at the same time? Well, his teammate gets the ball who then gets the bucket. Honestly, on this play, I can't tell if this was planned or not, just like it was drawn up, right coach? Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors versus the New York Knicks. Steph goes for the bucket, or does he? He then steps to the side and dishes a no-look pass, mid-air, to his teammate who then gets the bucket. It looks like the no-look pass was just for show at this point, adding some more actions to his 2K character that might as well be a 99 overall rating. Avery Bradley and the Boston Celtics versus the Los Angeles Lakers. Avery Bradley's fixing his shoe so the opposing team takes advantage. Psych! Avery faked it all along just to get a sneaky steal. Now that's what I call a high IQ play. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Till next time, peace and stay elite.